MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2024 Texas Rangers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Glenn Walsh gets the
the
call to
afternoon
pitch
for the
here on
Cubs.
opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
As you can see, last year wasn't a very good year as far as wins and losses go, but he's looking to turn that around and have a much better year, and I know that his team is looking for him to have a big bounce back year, and hopefully that starts in this one here.
Rodriguez is there, and a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Coming to the plate now, Darren James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Conforto over at second. Caratini at first. 2 out in the inning. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The set and the 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Here's the 2-1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Two and two. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lopez is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 hits in the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Now the payoff pitch home. Hits this one hard the other way. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Darren James. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 1-1. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And then the inning as it's sent out to second. James fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping in, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Texas. Still a 3-2 ball game. At the plate, Darren James.
Second baseman, Darren.
From the stretch. And he lays off there 1-0. 3 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2-0 now. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't fall for the same location over and over and over.
And that's in there, base hit. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. It was a walk in his last trip. James is off at first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slow grounder to first. On to first with it himself is Guzman, and the inning is over. Strand 1. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Pettit comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters. Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running some.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've taken a 2-run lead.
As a hitter, that feels so good. The previous pitch ran in on him, trying to get him off the plate. But the next pitch, he mashes it out of here. Goes to show you can't intimidate him.
And they did did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
For our ball game this afternoon, first for the victorious Rangers.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look in. Standing in, Darren James. He will lead this one off today.
The second baseman, Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Rodriguez is up with it. Throw on to first in time, one away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan? Coming to the plate now, Henry Allert, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Ben Gamble.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-2, and there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Ready now, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. McMahon, the runner at second with one away.
Ball.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch, and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Calhoun is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that ball was
hey guys,
hard.
he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that.
Now in the box, Darren James, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Odor is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger. Settling in now, Darren James. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Darren James.
He's set. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch outside. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Rangers 4 and the Cubs 2.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. The Texas Rangers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Gary McLeod claims the win out of the pen, his first.
The final
David Lima wraps it up for the save, his first of the year.
Rangers, 4 runs on 9.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life. Striding in, Darren James, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Afternoon for the Cubs, the second baseman, number 5.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have that.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eddie Velasquez. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. On the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. Runner in scoring position with 2 down. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
To 1-2 now. From the stretch, the 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mazzara is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Left for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. As we move on to the bottom of first 3. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there.
Striding in once again, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Lopez looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead. Darren James will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Line drive to center field. Lopez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good.
Leading off the inning, Joaquin Torres, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising on this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the box now, Darren James. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Darren James.
He's set, and the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
At the plate, Ben Gamble. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Gamble.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
0-1, here it comes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now batting, Francisco Lindor. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1
you really
now.
needed that one, didn't you?
Talking about
those
coming
fingers
up with
feeling
a
out
big
of that now.
knock after that.
Digging in, Henry Aller, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Texas down to their final strike one. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
6-3 the final score today. Chicago. From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Atlanta Braves. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're
Leading
running
off the
out today,
afternoon for the
and they got
Cubs.
their work cut out for them with the
second
sinker
baseman.
baller on the mound on the
Number
opposition
5.
side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch, 136.
1-0 count. Here it is. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Shaping up to be a pretty nice day for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 3-0 now. Here it comes, the 3-0. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. The next to bat for Atlanta, Gio Urshela. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Stepping in for the Braves, Kevin Newman. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. The 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former...
Into the box now, Darren James. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Skied into very shallow right. Coles has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Will Bryant. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Bryant.
The 1-1. On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. The next Cub up, Darren James. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Hit out towards second.
Stand up.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Cubs nothing. Ready for another chance. Jesus Aguilar. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They lead it 4-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ready with the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Ready on 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Come to the plate. Now to the plate, Ronald Acuna. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely.
Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Ozuna comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Now from SunTrust, Leonard Rosales, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Tolles. 1 out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan? And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Tolles. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. James over to his left, and he's set down 1 away.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively.
So in now for Chicago, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Darren James. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit hard to short.
Go hard, go hard.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Standing in, Darren James, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
In now, Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. So stepping in, Renato Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. James retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for round number 1. So coming to the plate, Darren James. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Conforto at second. Spangenberg on at first with 2 down. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. This is pulled into right. Well, this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
Is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics.
MLB's coverage of baseball. So stepping in, Darren James. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs.
Here comes the first pitch.
Darren.
And we are underway from SunTrust Park as the first pitch of the afternoon misses, taken for ball 1. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, D-Row, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Ben Gamel will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Hit in the air out to center field.
See if it falls.
And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. Gone. And that one had some extra distance.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He drove in all 3 of his club's runs in that ball game a night ago.
Inciarte.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. James is right there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes it and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Heading out towards shallow right, waiting out at his toes, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Max Fried. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1-1.
And the inning is it sent out to second. James takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 1-run lead 4-3. Digging in now, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The left fielder.
So striding in, Ben Gamble, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Stand up right here.
Stand up. First. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So striding forward now, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
James.
First offering on its way. Offered at a low one there, but came up empty.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 4 runs here in this half inning. Count is 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And a fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Sent on the ground out to second. Newman's got it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs to the. At the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ready with the 0-1. Back to him on the mound. And this is taken for the out. And back to the leadoff spot from the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Newman. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral.
And here's Renato Nunez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Final strike for the Braves. Liner towards second. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Chicago Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Shohei Ohtani gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Our paid attendance at SunTrust Park this afternoon.
Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McKenzie moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Play ball.
Stepping in, Benito Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Benito.
The 1-2.
Ramirez.
1-1-1-1.
Up on him as this is grounded to second. James scoops it up, and that's the first down.
Play ball. He's out. Out.
Striding into the box, Len Tyler. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Len
Arcia,
Tyler.
the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We've played 2 full. It's the Brewers 1 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darren James.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
popped him up. Shaw has got it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in once again, Darren James. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Ramirez facing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball, ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
So striding in, Ben Gamble, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Arcia has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Len Tyler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tyler.
Put in play to the right side of the infield. James charging in on it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Digging in to try it again. Matthew Corson. He singled his last time up.
Corson.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle. He's got it. Flips it underhand. There's one on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. McMahon on second. Spangenberg at first. 2 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Tyler goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Cubs. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
4-4.
And the second run will score as well. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Fouled off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw to first here in time for the final out, and the Brewers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 8-2 tonight's final. The Brewers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof Now batting, Darren James, and we are set for baseball
Leading
here
off
this
tonight
evening.
for the Cubs, the second baseman, Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. Now, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Dan? Coming to the plate now, John McKenzie, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. On the ground out to second. James is there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Danny, who stands into the box?
Now
Darren James, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Garcia fields it cleanly, and a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of one leg in the hole. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they lead it 3. Stepping up now, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hot shot down the line. 2-2. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Here's the 0-2. Soft liner towards first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And a couple. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Devin Travis.
The second baseman, Devin.
Up the middle. Scooped up. The second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Softly hit toward the hole. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed. Sam Gaviglio, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
First pitch on its way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
Swing right there.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Row. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Alex Bregman.
Throw over to first. And another throw over. And the runner back safely. James stands at first with 1 out. He's running. Just keeping him close. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his right, James throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They're down 1-0. So digging in now, Matthew Corson, and he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs, 4 base hits. Hit out towards second. James comes up with it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are
coming to the plate now. Darren James. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. James is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game. Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take them, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
The third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's a strike. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Corson has it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Hernandez is there. Let's see if they test it. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter.
Digging in, Darren James. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Darren James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Ready on 1 and 2. Bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. 1 there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. One and 1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Still 1 and 2. And he chased it in the dirt. Metz gathers. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are